It's our first time in Taipei, and diving into the food culture is one of our favorite things to do in a new place. Taiwan is a real melting pot of flavors and dishes. You'll not only find amazing Chinese food here like xiaolongbao, jiangbing, and scallion pancakes, but also dishes from all over Asia. Taipei offers something for everyone. You'll stumble upon great local breakfast joints, buzzy street food stalls, unexpected hidden gems, artisanal bakeries, creative desserts, cool coffee shops, and even fancy fine dining spots. In this video, we'll share all the food experiences we had in Taipei and the dishes we tried along the way. We always like to do some food research in advance and look up local favorites, but we also keep an open mind and often get pleasantly surprised by random finds. So here's everything we loved and can recommend if you're heading to Taipei anytime soon. First, let's dive into breakfast. We were honestly blown away by the Taiwanese breakfast. We had no idea what to expect, and it turned out to be one of our favorite breakfasts abroad. We found a few local breakfast spots close to our hotel and ended up in this tiny place where locals were coming in and out non-stop. We ordered black tea, soy milk, and these amazing omelette crepes called dumplings. You can customize them with toppings like bacon, cheese, and scallions, and they come with a spicy chili sauce. It's so good, we came back more than once to try more of the menu. We also tried their breakfast dumplings, kind of like jiaozi, and turnip cake, which is made from shredded daikon radish. It had such a unique texture and flavor, we loved it. By the way, we totally got hooked on soy milk drinks on this trip, especially the warm version with black tea in the morning. We weren't fans before, but Taipei completely changed our minds. Another breakfast place we visited was always packed and we had to wait a bit for a table. We came here to try their value meal, which came with salad, bacon, pork, egg, butter toast, and a drink. We of course picked the black tea soy milk again. The portions are generous and the prices are great. As a sweet treat, we shared a big slice of toast topped with coconut. A quick tip here, these local breakfast spots open very early in the morning and usually close before noon since they mostly serve commuters. Also keep in mind that many are therefore not open on the weekends. We both have a major sweet tooth and love grabbing local snacks in between sightseeing. One day while walking around, we saw a huge line in front of this little street corner shack. Of course, we had to check it out, and that's how we discovered crispy milk donuts. They don't look like your average donut, they're crispy on the outside, super milky in flavor, and dusted with powdered sugar. Absolute heaven. They're made fresh every day and sell out fast. We saw people buying whole bags full. It's safe to say it was love at first bite for Moritz. This place became a daily stop for us.
They're crispy. That's super nice. Like really doughy.
If you were to ask us for our one favorite dish in Taipei, which you just have to try, it would be xiaolongbao. These soup dumplings have been one of our favorites since our student days in Shanghai and were the first thing we searched for when we arrived. We found a spot just around the corner from our hotel and confirmed immediately they were legit. Xiaolongbao are these delicate steamed dumplings with a thin wrapper and a burst of flavorful broth inside. Ours were filled with pork, but you'll often see varieties with crab too. We also each ordered a bowl of minced braised pork over rice, topped with egg and some silky tofu skin. It's a comforting local dish and definitely one to try while in Taiwan. If you're looking for a place to have your first xiaolongbao experience, we can highly recommend Liangshan Po soup dumpling. It's super popular, so be prepared to wait about 30 minutes as there aren't a lot of seats. This is a typical occurrence here in Taipei, with favorite food places creating huge lines. But the vibe here is amazing. You can watch the staff making fresh dumplings behind the counter while you wait, which is always fun to see. We ordered almost a full menu. Sadly, the corn soup was already sold out, so we went for the hot and sour version instead. The xiaolongbao tasted just like we remembered, lots of delicious soup inside, perfect with some soy sauce and ginger on the side. So we just came from our xiaolongbao dinner and there's music.
Yes, as you can tell, it was amazing. We had really good xiaolongbao this time. And that's the one thing we were looking for in Taiwan, or I was looking for in Taipei specifically. So yeah, they were really good.
We came back for a second visit and the line was even longer, but honestly, it's worth the wait. While we love planning food stops in advance, sometimes we just follow our instincts or a long line. One afternoon, we were walking away from the more touristy areas and spotted a queue outside a small lunch place. That's always a good sign, so we joined the line, only to realize the whole menu was in Chinese. Thankfully, some friendly locals helped us order, and we ended up with a delicious bowl of noodles. We got a little snack, like a Chinese pizza, but it's actually like jing a bit, but they put like extra egg in it and spinach and they scrambled it up. It's like almost shambles. I don't know how to eat it though.
Because the weather has been super bad, as you can tell, everything is wet. It's been raining hard, there's been storms and all that, so we don't know where to go right now. We're looking for a place to eat and we're just gonna have some of those right now.
Another gem we found was in the basement of a shopping mall. It wasn't the easiest place to find, but totally worth it. The portions were big, affordable, and everything moved very fast. It felt a bit chaotic, but in a good way. There isn't much space inside, but it has such a great local vibe. We ordered a crispy pork cutlet with curry rice, salad, and even a little bowl of broth, which we love. No tourists inside, just good food and an overall cool experience. One thing you absolutely have to do while in Taipei is visit a night market and try some heavenly street food. You'll find them all over the city. Some are a little bit further away, but with Taipei's super efficient metro system, getting there is never a problem. We chose to visit Raohe Night Market, which is one of the more popular ones and slightly bigger. You can get there easily by taking the green line towards Songshan. Right at the entrance, we were greeted by the colorful side of Songshan Xiao Temple. Temples in Taipei really stand out, so detailed and full of life. This one was no exception, with its vibrant roof decorations and all the Taoist and Buddhist figures. We had a little look around before heading into the food area. As soon as we walked into the night market, the smells hit us, in the best way. Grilled meats, fried snacks, sweet desserts, it all smells amazing. Night markets are the perfect place to try a little bit of everything and just take in the local vibe. We love seeing new things, even though we spotted a few familiar snacks too, like sweet potato balls, which reminded us of the ones we had during a street food tour in Ho Chi Minh City. There's a lot of seafood, especially squid and river crayfish. But also plenty of sweets like tangulu, which is candied fruit on sticks, and of course bubble tea stands everywhere. So I got a kumquat drink, which I love in Asia. They're like these small green orange kinds, I would say. It's super sweet, very yummy. You'll also find Taiwanese classics like freshly made dumplings, tofu dishes, and fried chicken. But we were especially excited to try the famous pepper pork buns that we'd read about. You'll spot the stall right at the entrance. It's hard to miss because there's usually a queue. They're baked in these clay ovens like a tandoor kind with a crispy outside and juicy peppery filling. Definitely worth the wait. I thought Moritz was still in line, but he already has them.
It was super fast.
He went super quick. Curious what it's all about.
So we're trying the food show pepper bun today, and as you can tell, this is the bun. We read about this online, so we're really curious how it's gonna be. Oh, you can already see it like a little bit open here already. So, oh yeah, you can see what it looks like.
Yum. Nice.
The meat is super good.
Yeah?
Oh wow.
Can I see? Oh my, super nice.
Here. Very nice.
Yeah. It's so freaking yummy. So perfectly like spiced. It's not spicy, but it has that kick, you know? Very good. I could eat more of these. We noticed that almost everybody standing around us are eating these pepper pork buns. It's almost like the most popular place here. Moritz also said that it's the most searched word on Google for this market, so definitely try one of them. That's Moritz's second, by the way. Besides food, there's also lots of entertainment around, arcade games, claw machines, and little carnival-style games for kids. At one point in the evening, the place got super packed with locals and families, which added to the fun, energetic atmosphere. We always love visiting night markets wherever we go. There's such a fun way to connect with the local culture, especially through food. So if you're in Taipei and want to dive headfirst into Taiwanese street food, Rahe Night Market is a great place to start. Because Taipei is such a big and diverse city, you'll also find all kinds of international food. One evening we were really craving Japanese ramen, so we looked up a place and found one tucked inside a shopping mall. We ended up getting a seat right in front of the open kitchen, so it felt like a live show. The chefs were shouting in Japanese while prepping orders, which added so much to the atmosphere. The ramen itself was rich and flavorful, exactly what we were hoping for. It's great to know that even if you're not in the mood for local food one day, you'll still find amazing options from other cuisines in Taipei. That wraps up our food adventure in Taipei. Of course, we only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore in this food-loving city. But we hope we've given you a few ideas and inspired you to try out some of these places for yourself. Taipei really is a foodie heaven, and we already can't wait to come back for more.